Hi guys, Charlie here. I'm just going to do a quick review on a backpack I've been using for the last few years. Actually a waist pack, the Salomon XT Wings. This one has the 2 bottle holders and I've basically had this since about 2011. It's been well loaded up and I'll just show you what's happened. So, see, like, this is ripping and this bit here is ripping and this bit here is ripping, along with this bit here. That bit's sort of seen better days as well. And generally, like, the front is sort of coming off here also. So this has been brilliant. I had a really hard time. The zips are still intact. The zips still work, absolutely fine, which can often be the first things to go on generally bits of kit with zips. So good zips, good buckle, and it's been pretty good. The only thing I didn't like about this is this bit here, the back bit, is like solid. You can sort of hear it there if I flick it, which means it doesn't squash very well. So when I'm travelling, it does take up quite a bit of room. What I tend to do is put the front bit into there and squash it. So it does pack up quite small, but that is like half of the size of my entire bag that I use when I'm travelling. I travel with about 10 or 12 litres, and that sort of takes up almost half my bag, which upsets me a little bit because I like to travel light. Anyway, while it's sort of nearly dead, if I put a bottle in this side, it will bounce out. It's been really good, but seeing as though they don't make these anymore, and all the new Salomon kit is completely different, and I found an ultimate direction one. Just for comparison, so that is the ultimate direction one. See, it's quite thin and will fit to the body quite well, compared to the old Salomon one, which, I don't really know the weight, but this is a bit heavier if you're really bothered about that kind of thing. So it is on the light side, but it's quite a good stretchy material. So I had some vouchers to use up at the endurance store from, I can't remember what race it was, probably the Parbold Hill race. So I used those and got myself one of these. I'll pop a little link in the comments just so you can have a look online, and if you want to get one, you can. So you've got basically a zip compartment here at the back. This will be the back. Bottle holder here, and then around the front you've got space for a mobile phone, or maybe a map, or keys, or whatever you might need to carry, maybe a bit of first aid or some spare gel. So what I normally do is I normally carry one bottle, like a solid one, in one holder, and then I also have one of these squashy bottles, which I don't really like, but I have that just inside the bag if I need to carry a certain amount of liquid. So if there's a race that says you have to carry over 1.5 litres, I can carry this and that will equate to my 1.5 litres. And you can tighten these pockets up as well to keep the bottles in there so they shouldn't fall out. So I really like this because it's nice and light and nice and squashy and nice and small, so that will pack down to barely anything in my luggage, which makes me really happy. And also, I'm not the biggest fan of Velcro, but if you look, it's pretty strong Velcro to adjust the bag. So once it's around your waist, you can adjust it, make it narrower, make it bigger. If you're up to a 33-inch waist, you can get away with the small one. If you're 31-inch or above in waist size, then you're going to want the medium-large one, which is what this is. So so it does go big enough, quite a lot bigger. I've got it adjusted down pretty much the small as it'll go. It could go a little bit smaller, but it's pretty much there. So I'll pack up the compulsory kit into here. So a bit of first aid, hat and gloves. I've got some giant gloves, my small ones, I've left them somewhere. I've got a hat in there. Waterproof jacket, tape seams, that's the Berghaus Hypersmock. Waterproof trousers, they're also tape seams. Just a quick tip, when you're packing stuff, try and keep like a flat bit on the bit that's going to be against your body, rather than, like, if you make things into a ball, then they can sort of push against you, or if there's like a zip like that, again you might want to make sure that isn't the bit that's pushing against your body, especially when you've got a thin race vest or backpack or something like that. Alright guys, so we've got the bottle in there. In there we've got a compass. We've got hat, gloves. In here we've got jacket and waterproof trousers. And then in this little front pouch we have foil blanket, first aid, mobile phone, and I've just packed a load of gels in there. So you can pop it on, either just pull the velcro out and put it around you, or you could step into it, but either way. So I'm just going to move the camera down. So see for this, the front you've got this little bit of a pouch here. What you can do is you can actually, on the velcro, it lift it up, so you can adjust that even more. Put that underneath there. That's pretty tight now, and then just fold that back down there. So that's all nice. So everything feels pretty solid on the back. And you see, I get my water bottle out nice and easy. Yeah, have a drink, pop it back in. I can do all that when I'm running. So everything's easy to get to, and you know, it's nice and secure. So as I say, I'm going to go for my first sort of race with it tomorrow, trail marathon, but you're probably going to watch this after then. I do plan to use this for basically longer races if possible, so on races where I can get the compulsory kit into here and whatever else I need, I'll be trying to use this, just to replace the Salomon one that I've had many years of good use, you know, really happy with it. I was looking for something slightly different just because of those things I mentioned earlier, so this is what I've come up with. Yeah, so if you've got any questions, let me know, and I'll keep you updated, you know, just on how long it lasts, things like that, and we'll go from there. So obviously there are some races where I might need more kit, or perhaps if I'm out in winter I need more layers, then I might use my race vest, which is a Nathan one. That's hanging in there. It's had better days, but it's also had a pretty tough life, so it looks pretty tattered, but it's doing okay at the moment, so I'll probably review that in the future. And yeah, in the meantime, if you want to get one of these, I'll just pop a link in the description below, have a little look on there, or just if you want to see, you know, pictures of it and see what the actual backpack is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you've got any questions, let me know. We'll catch you soon. Yeah, so it's there. Need a gel.